Well, well, well. If it isn't another Wednesday. Well, well, well. Hi guys, how are y'all? Happy Wednesday. Oh, let me change that screen. I do not want to see myself twice. Hi guys. It's our day. It's our day. We're gonna work on the Miku drawing today. I'm gonna try to finish it. That's the goal. But how are you guys doing? How's y'all's day going? I hope it's well. Um, but today we're just doing art probably. I have a lot to talk about. Let me order my thoughts properly, but let me get some background music going. We got our Wii music. Oh, let me unmute it. That would be a good idea. So yes, we're doing art today. How are you guys doing? Are you guys gonna be drawing too? Let me know. Also, ooh, Matari was technically first, but Sav did the daily redeem first, so shout out Sav for that. Good job. I've really been enjoying that redeem because I'm always like, who's gonna be first? And then usually I'm like, I'm always wrong about who's gonna be first. So like, it's been fun. It's been fun. I can't wait till we have like a bit more people and then like the redeems are more active. Like, it's just so fun. It's just a fun little interactive feature. And I want to keep adding interactive features. But I think that's the first thing I'll talk about is I've added some new redeems. So if you guys look at your little silly coins and scroll down, there's a few new things. Specifically, the throw something at me. I'm sure it's working. I haven't tested it today, but it should be working properly. There's two different ones. One throws one object at me, and then one throws many objects at me at one go. So yeah, feel free to try those out. If you notice they're not working, please let me know, and I'll try to fix that. But yeah, I'm very happy about those. But because of that, I have a lot of things open on my computer now, and it's kind of stressing me out a little bit. So that's something I'm gonna need to work on. Oh, it would also help if like I plugged in my iPad. I'll wait till we start before I plug it in. But we got the capture card recently, and it's been fine, but it does lag my mouse, and that is because I only have one USB 3 port, and both of my mouse and the capture card need that USB 3 port to work at their best, you know? So my mouse lags whenever I'm using my Elgato, or whenever it's plugged in, really. Thankfully, that's not too big of a deal, because whenever I'm using my Elgato, I'm either playing on my Switch, which is using those controllers, not my mouse, or I'm drawing on my iPad, which I'm rarely using my mouse unless I'm clicking around, changing things on stream. So it's like not too bad, but that's something I'm gonna work on in the future, is figuring out if I can make that not lag. I think with my next PC, I'm gonna try really hard to figure out if I can get something with multiple USB 3 ports. Because I even have one. I got a new USB 3 splitter, and it has its own power cable, so that way it has enough power to, you know, handle the higher load, but it's still lagging. Whereas my other one, like, it didn't even have a power cable. And this one has one, but it still lags my mouse, so I'll have to figure that out. But it's not too bad right now. I think it's something I can deal with for a while. But when I get a new PC in the future, I hope I don't need one anytime soon. But when I get one, I'm gonna try to allocate for that. And more memory, because I wish I did that ahead of time. I need more memory. Or storage memory, yeah. Also, Twitch has been changing their ads a lot. And oh man, it keeps reconnecting. I do not want pre-roll ads on the channel, because personally, when I'm clicking on streams and there's a pre-roll ad, it's very likely I'm gonna click off of it. So I'm trying to not have pre-roll ads, but that means I'm gonna have to do ads manually sometimes. But when we do that, like, I'll try to not do anything integral important. You know, we can go take a bathroom break, go take a snack break, things like that. So that way it's not like, I don't want you guys missing the big moments. Not that there's gonna be any big moments during an art stream, but like Outer Wilds, for example. I know, like, there's a lot to miss, you know? So we're gonna try to roll ads. I have Stream Manager open this time so that way I can keep track. Because I have not been using that in the past. I've just been relying on OBS purely. So we're gonna use Stream Manager, and I'm gonna try to keep track. So that way we don't have nasty pre-rolls. And everyone can enjoy it. Let me make sure stream's running good though. Let me check that. Also, Opera uses a freaking lot of resources. And I'm trying to learn how to use Opera's like resource limiter thing. I'm getting the hang of that. So hopefully I figure that out. Let's check stream, make sure it's running okay. Oh yeah, that looks smooth. Okay, we're good, we're good. Okay, so I've talked about the new redeems. I'll probably make a pinned comment in a second talking about the new redeems and what we're doing today. But also, I have a wheel now for wheel spins. It's subject to change. Let me get it ready for you guys. Let me get the wheel out so y'all can see it. Oh wait, it's called Wheel of Names. Oh, I can't even spell. Of names. Okay, so let me find it. Sit. Oh, there she is. There she is. Okay, so I'll read out everything that we have. So we have, and I adjusted them, so you'll notice some of them are small. So that way we're not getting them all the time because it would be a little irritating. Most of the drawing ones will be the most common ones, but there are some silly ones up here. So I'm gonna read down the list. It's roughly, not exactly, it's roughly in order of most likely to least likely. So we have spin again, draw a character requested by chat, draw a random Pokemon from memory, draw a random Animal Crossing villager from memory. I'm excited to do those two because I don't remember shit. I don't see play Overwatch in this wheel. Yeah, because no one wants to fucking watch that, Larry. No one wants to watch that. That shit gonna be boring. Nah, wait. Larry, here's the deal, Larry. Larry, you can do your wheel spin and you can put Overwatch all over that wheel. All over that wheel. Shit, you can even throw in Marvel Rivals if you want. But I didn't want it to be a punishment wheel, and I don't know, Overwatch is like, I just feel like that wouldn't be fun. Also, keeping that game installed purely for a wheel, that's lame. That's lame. But to each their own. I'm sorry to diss Overwatch so much. Nah, man, that ain't the punishment wheel. That's the actual stream itself. That's fair. But anyways, on to the list. Starting from the top. Spin again. Draw a random character requested by chat. Draw a random Pokemon from memory. Draw a random Animal Crossing villager from memory. Timed character challenge. So that's where I draw a character in 20 minutes. Then I draw them in 5 minutes. And then I draw them in 1 minute. Redraw an old art piece. Blind canvas drawing. That's where I can see everything but the canvas. So I'll cover the canvas itself. But I'm still gonna be able to see like my brush and stuff at least. And like the sizes of that. That is gonna take some figuring out. I should have tested that. Tested how I'm gonna do that. Draw with my left hand. That one could change because it does hurt when I draw with my left hand. So it's not something I'm used to. I gift a sub. Chat picks from above entries. So everything I just said. Stack picks from above entries. And the last one, which has a 1% chance of being selected, is in stream immediately. So that is the list. Everything's subject to change. Whether that be adding new stuff, taking it off, changing the percent chance it has of being selected. But I'm excited. I customized it to match my colors. Isn't that cute? Look at that cute colors. But yes, I owe 2 spins. Just fill a layer fully black and place it at the top of the layers just so you can see it. I guess I could do that. Yeah, that's a great idea. Thank you. Thank you. Well, I would love for you guys to see. So that's the thing. I would love for you guys to be able to see what you're doing. I could like place like a little towel over my hand. Huh. This is gonna be a tough one. Look, if I get that one, I might just spin again. I don't know. But we're not gonna spin right now. I do owe 2 spins because we got 20 subs. Well, I think we're at 21 overall, like overall new subs. But I've reached a 10 sub goal twice already, pretty much. So I owe 2 spins. If there's people here at the end of drawing today and we still have time, we're gonna spin today. If not, it'll be done either Friday or Saturday for sure. We'll do the wheel spins. But on stream there should be a little thing if you scroll like by the screen. You scroll below, there should be like a little 1 out of 10 subs. So every time we reach 10, that's when I'm gonna spin. But I owe 2 currently. Maybe we'll do 1 today. I do have something to do this evening, probably. So I just don't want to miss that. But anyways, that's enough of that. That's enough yapping. That is enough yapping. But yeah, Larry, what you suggested is probably the best bet right now. That's probably the best bet. But yes, let me make that comment so everyone knows what we're doing today. Okay. Working on Miku WIP from 2022. Oh, is it light blue? Oh, there it is. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to add emojis. Working on old Miku WIP from 2022. Check out the new throw redeems. No one's used the throw redeem yet, so I'm really excited for that. Larry, surely you have some channel points if you're here. Surely you're rich. Surely you watch enough of my streams to have that bag. I could show you guys, but like I'd rather you guys see it for yourself. I don't want to, because I have infinite silly coins, so I could just like show you guys, but like that's no fun. That's no fun. And let me know if it's not working. Oh yeah, we have sub badges now. We have fun little sub badges. You won't see many variants because I haven't been able to have subscribers for long enough to even show off all the variants, but you'll see them over time. So very cool. Sorry, I shouldn't have moved my mic that way. Probably got quieter. Oh, Nintendo Land. Music, my beloved. Okay, so let's switch to the iPad. Oh wait, I gotta plug it in. I gotta plug this shit in. Alright, this is when my mouse is gonna occasionally lag, so I need to not accidentally click something. But you know what? It's okay. Fuck it, we ball. Okay. She plugged in. Oh no. Why are you not working? Oh. Okay. Okay, I think she's working. I think she's working. Oh, there's the lag. Oh, hell yeah. I mean, it's not like... Sometimes it goes away for a little while, but, yeah. Alright. Let me take off my jacket before we switch, because I get super freaking hot when I stream. I think it's nerves, probably. Anytime I'm in any kind of, like... Maybe not stressful situation. Well, I guess stressful, yes. Anytime I'm in, like, a... Just anytime I get nervous, I get a little hot. Like, sometimes I get a little sweaty. Thus is my life. Okay. Alright, let me get Miku ready. Let me make sure my announcements all went through, too. And I think on Friday we're doing another drawing stream. That will have to end right at 6, if not earlier, because I have D&D with the fam that night. I'll maybe share some stories from that. I really enjoyed our last session. I was paying attention because I had stuff to work on the previous session, but I actually paid attention this last one. It was really fun. I was a lot more involved. Dude, and I pulled some like banger moves this last D&D session. I was really proud of myself. And I got a little lucky at some points too. Yes, let's check, make sure the announcements went through. I might get a bot to do this eventually, but I don't know. Something about like, what if I accidentally go live? And then the bot's like, oh, Stacy live. And then I'm like, oh, yeah. I think that's why I like doing it myself. Alright, that's up. Instagram's been weird about, I'm back from a mid-roll ad. Wait, why is this oh, because I'm mentioned. I was like, why is your message red? That's scary. Back from a mid-roll ad. I hope Stackery's working on that whip. Preferably Miku back in like 2020 mid. I wish there was some new redeems while I was gone. I know, right? And it's so funny you say that. Well, I'm glad the ad automatically worked because I want to keep pre-rolls off. I have Stream Manager actually open this time so I can keep track of that. Because personally, I click off of streams that I pre-roll sometimes, so. Alright, the shit worked. Let me make sure this link is correct. Oh, perfect. Larry, you should do some drawing. Wouldn't that be smart? Wouldn't that be crazy? Just imagine. Just imagine. Alright. Alright, enough of this stalling. Now I get that. I remember wanting to watch a small streamer and there's an ad at the beginning and I got so bored. I am drawing. Let's go! Let's go! Yeah, I don't know. It's sad. It's sad because I'm sure there's a few streamers I'm like, I probably would have clicked with them, but like the ad, I'm like, oh, I need something now. I can't sit through 3 minutes of ads or however the fuck long. But that's just how it is. That's just how we be. Hey! Watch yourself. I don't know why I didn't hear that. I was supposed to hear it. Wait, let me try. Okay, I heard that, but I didn't hear when you did it. Weird. Wait, what if I'm supposed to hear it? You didn't miss. You're just blind. Respectfully. Wait, here, let me try. Oh, okay, I heard it that time. Maybe he was just kind of lagging the sound. Or maybe I was just, like, too busy freaking yapping. Oh, shit, I have, like, my screen is dirty. That's fine. I'll fix that. Okay, sorry. Let's get her on screen. Where is she? Oh, Miku. Sorry, I have to move the mic. Why are you not on the screen, Hatsune Miku? Here, we're gonna try this. Do a little plug in. Unplug and replug. This shit sucks. Oh my god, okay. Hang on. Okay, it's like, it says it's plugged in. Okay, we're gonna re-plug this part. I mean, the light is on. Okay, let's open Elgato Studio. Okay, it's working in Elgato. That's weird. Why is this being silly? hate technical difficulties. Nah, I just missed. That's why I didn't make a sound. Oh, really? I didn't think that had any mischance. Where it was really low. Dang, you suck. Sorry. Sorry, that was mean. What the hell? Why is this not working? I'm lying? Right. Oh, wait, there it is. Oh, shit, wait, what's that? There she is. Okay. Okay, it's not lagging. That's good. Okay. Let me get the mic actually by my face. Sorry. Okay. We're back to it. Previously on... Well, I think I deleted the old WIP, but we're gonna keep working on her. I even thought about just, like, completely redrawing this. Wait, let me get the reference on the screen. Just had to make sure I didn't flash my camera roll. Did not want to do that. Okay. Let's work on her today. I think I want to make this part of her bit, like, not so bright. Oh yeah, that's the old version. Larry loves to lie, man. Actually, Larry doesn't like to lie. Guys, he doesn't like to lie. He likes to spread misinformation. I think that was your Discord status for a long time as well. I love lying. Okay, freak. Wait till I tell the press about this one. Okay, she has headphones in this ref. Do I want to do that? I don't know. Let's think about it. We'll think about it. Let's try it out. It'd be like a little bit visible, but like Cinnamon Roll's big ass ears kind of are in the way. Like, what is this? That's weird shape. I might just pass on it. It really wouldn't be visible. I think we're gonna skip that. Yeah, that was me figuring out the shape. What is this layer? I don't think it's even anything. Oh yeah, I wanted to work on the bow. I didn't get to that last time. And make it a little bit less thick looking. Everyone at work keeps asking what your age is, and you keep giving them the wrong answer. Well, what are you telling them? Are you telling them a younger age, an older age? I'm 40. I just got the Asian genes. That's why I look in. Oh wait, that's kind of hype. They're like, dang, this guy looks good. That's kind of like, that's kind of a big move of you. People don't ask my age. They just ask me, they ask me, oh, what school do you go to? And I'm not in school anymore. I'm not even in college anymore. Like, I'm out of that. So it's like really awkward. I'm like, oh, I'm not in school. I just work here. It sucks. That's why. What school do you do? I don't think they even think I'm 12. They probably think I'm either a high schooler or a college student. Or they'll ask me if I go to like the local college. And I did for a little while, and I was able to answer that like, yeah, I'm doing this. And I even put up, well, I had to take them down, but I decided like, let me put up pictures of me in my college graduation gown, so maybe people are less likely to ask what school I go to, or if I'm off school that day or some shit like that. But I had to take it down because we're having the ceiling like fixed and redone, and I didn't want paint or plaster getting on my photos, so I didn't want to have to reprint them, so I took them down. And now it doesn't look like I even work at that desk. It looks like I'm borrowing it, like I'm a kid borrowing it. It sucks. I just want to be perceived as my age, or like at least an adult. It sucks being an adult woman that can legally drink and then people think you're a minor. That is awful. OMG, I wish I would have a cubicle or an office table. I would make a photo of me shaking hands with Albert Einstein. I don't have like a cubicle. I share like a room with my boss. Because I need to be kind of near her. Sometimes ask her questions and do stuff for her. And she needs to ask me to do stuff and things like that. So we kind of share a room. I'm kind of like in the corner of the room and she's like by the door where people can just walk in and sit. Cute. Like, come on. It's ridiculous. And I like, this is a pet peeve of mine. I get tired of the, oh, when you're older, you'll appreciate it. I'm like, okay, but right now it makes me feel like shit. Like, you're not being very nice to the current me. You're saying I look like a child. One that shouldn't even be on the internet, especially when they say like 12. Now, given people don't really say I look 12 anymore. I'm much past that point. But still, like, saying I look like a teenager when I can drink, it's like it's not, that doesn't make me feel good. Like, if someone was like, oh, you look 20, I'm like, okay, sure, that's not that bad. But, like, a teenager? Honey, I'm in my mid-20s now. Like, okay. That's kind of crazy to say. I can't believe I'm in my mid-20s. They aren't too bad. They aren't too bad. I just need to kind of made me realize I need to like actually do some shit with my career now. It was weird when I graduated college. I was like, dang, like, what do I do now? Type shit. People assume you're 15. I don't think you look 15. I think you look... I mean, look, youngest I'd say is you could look 18. But that's a lot of, like, Asian genes. But maybe that's me projecting. I don't think it helps that, and I think my generation did this as well, is a lot of kids are trying to look and act much older than what they are. Like, you know, there's the mostly girls trying to like get into like Sephora and makeup and dress like much older than, you know, girls used to dress. And I guess I was kind of like that too, but I've always had this like, I've always been small, I've always been like, had a baby face, so I've always had this desire to like, I don't want to look older than my age, I just want to look and be perceived as my age, I guess. Oh, Automod. He can say the word fucking. Or I saw this guy where he looks 32 and he's 20. Yeah. It was, and even like in high school, I think I was around 15 and there is some guys with like full-grown beards and it made them look a lot older. It's just like we have to remember like there is no one look for how like a 15-year-old looks, how a 12-year-old looks, how a 20-year-old looks. Like there's no set in stone way that those ages look, and we have to remember that. And like be nice when you get it wrong and don't egg it on. Oh my god, and I've had some mostly men, sorry old men, but like laugh about it, and that's like you're talking to a grown adult woman, like stop. What the hell? You're not funny. But I'm at work, so I have to be nice about it. One time this guy made me cry. And I don't think he realized that. Like, he was still trying to joke and be funny, and I'd rather him just apologize, but hopefully he learned his lesson then. Like, he made me cry without... He kept egging on about it. My boss kept trying to tell me, like, it's okay, like, it'll be better when you're older. I'm like, well, it sucks right now. Guys, you gotta be nice. I've only had one case of, like, someone around my age being mean about it. And they were, I think that's just kind of how they were as people. It was just like a random encounter with people at school. They were like asking me where the vending machine was. And they were like, how old are you? And I was like, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh my god, I thought you were blah, blah, blah. And then they were like laughing. I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. Like, I'm sorry, bro. I'm not dressing up all girly pop and girl boss and putting on makeup for like a damn 8 a.m. college class. Like, fuck that. Yes, thank you, Automod, for censoring Larry. You never know what he's gonna say. You never know what he's up to. But that was the only case of someone around my age being mean about it. And I think they were just kind of like, they gave the little interaction I had, it gave off mean girl vibes. It was like two girls and a guy. They kind of gave off mean girl vibes. The whole group, so I was like, okay, that's just how they are. But I think I'm at a point now where it doesn't happen as often. I have been trying to get better at like makeup too, so that way when I put it on, I don't look like a kid who doesn't know how to put on makeup. I actually look like someone who knows what they're doing. I think that's helped with my confidence, so I just put on a little bit most days when I go out. It makes me feel better. Oh, and one other time that I had like a bad interaction about like my age and my looks is I drove up to the bank Like, I drove up to the window, because they usually have a window, and then they have, like, the 4 other stalls where they had, like, the little tube things. And, lost my train of thought. And I pulled up to the window, and this lady, I've been to this bank multiple times, and I pulled up, and I don't know what it was I was wearing. I was wearing a top that, personally, I don't think a teenager should wear. And I don't remember if I wore makeup that day. I might have worn a little bit or none at all. And she was like, are you even old enough to drive? And she even said it like kind of in that tone. And I was like, yeah, I think I was like 23 at the time. I was like, yeah, I'm 23. And she was like, oh my God, I thought you were 15. I was like, and since then, I was like, I did not give her any like nice thank yous. And I had a nasty look on my face for the rest of that interaction. It was kind of unprofessional too. Like, it's not funny. You're talking to, I don't know, like, is it even okay to say that, like, talk like that if you thought they were that age? But like, when you realize, oh wait, this is an adult woman I'm talking to that is a customer at this store. Let me, like, not be disrespectful. It's crazy. Why are people older than me so, like, disrespectful when they think you look young? It's crazy. Let's see. Wait, by the way, Stack, I saw there's this peak tournament happening at September 21st. I haven't heard about that. I'm wearing a top that even a teacher would wear. Here I am thinking you're wearing... Yes, chainmail armor. No, it was just like... It was kind of a crop top. Not really. It was a fitted shirt. It was low cut. And then, like, my belly was, like, just a sliver exposed. Personally, I don't think a teenager should really be wearing that. I didn't wear that as teens, but there's a lot of teens that do wear that. I did not feel comfortable doing that as a teen. But, like, I don't know. You'll send me the deets? Okay. I mean, you and Diggle could do that peak tournament, but I could not. I could not do that peak tournament. You guys did so... I can't believe y'all did... Y'all skipped what? I think y'all skipped Ascent 3 and you just went to Ascent 4 and then y'all fucking did it. Yes, you were straight up winning. Y'all were like, all right, let's girl boss this as soon as everyone left. Y'all made it. That was pretty awesome. I kind of can't believe it. I'm like okay at peak, but I really have to like focus. But sometimes I just take risks or I make dumb mistakes. I can't believe y'all did that. That was crazy. Like, shout out. Diggles are good. Like, y'all make a good team. Yeah, I think we're gonna do this all in one layer. I kind of like this texture that's happening. But we're gonna have to split everything up. So I think I'm about to do that. Or should I split everything? What do you guys think? Should I split the key points into different layers? Or should I just like raw dog it and do everything on one layer? Exception of like blending effects. Let's see. To be fair, we had a lot of trial and errors. I'm guessing if we lost at least once at the tournament, we would be losing. Yeah, probably. Split things. That's how I do shit. I might split things. It's gonna suck to do though. Alright, let's do this. But you know, it's probably a good idea in case I want to make like a big edit later. My mouth hurts from talking. That's actually really funny. I'm not used to yapping so much. I'm learning. And I can always combine them later. Wow, this music's such a bop. This is from WIP Party, I'm pretty sure. Let me check. WIP Party Animal Tracker. The fuck is Animal Tracker? I don't remember. It's probably one of those modes I like didn't or couldn't play. Oh, this might be that hide and seek mode. I haven't yapped in a while. I was quiet during our collab stream. That's fair. You were kind of focusing. I felt really bad Because I was definitely the worst on my team for the peak collab. I was the worst one. And Sai was carrying. Alright, cut and paste. Alright, let's clean this up. Excuse me. Okay, we don't need this anymore. I'd rather give you guys like a little preview. I feel bad for Diggle since I can't think of anything to say when it was just the two of us. No, I think you guys were fine. I wasn't watching the whole time. Well, I would like turn it down and I would watch like a YouTube video and then like keep tuning in. You're lucky I had I had it turned up when you were like, secretary, and you were like calling for me. I want to keep the outline kind of thin, actually. Let's make it more thin up here. Oh, this is a bop. Did y'all hear the music enough? I can turn it up. I think the difficult thing about collabs for me is if I don't know the person well enough, I don't really know their humor yet, and I don't want to like... I don't want to annoy them or them to take something the wrong way, so I'm like, I tread lightly. But then I don't want to seem like I'm disinterested in like talking to this person. I just don't want to be annoying or get misinterpreted. That's one of my biggest pet peeves is like misunderstandings and just being misinterpreted or misunderstood. I just hate it. I can't stand it. Sends me into a rage. I don't know why, but I can't hear shit, so I had to install an extension to increase the volume anymore. To be fair, I always put stuff on full blast. Oh, yeah. That's fair. Like, I don't know if my stuff is that loud. Like, I had to keep my... What's it? The little volume slider on like my mic, it's all the way up. Also, I have to keep my mic a little bit further away from my face when I use my iPad. But I've actually kind of forgot it was there for a little bit, so let me move it a little closer. One day I'll get an even better mic that I can keep further from my face. Need a drink break. Now, I was watching Timon stream yesterday, and I felt like I had to turn up my laptop volume, but I think his audio balancing, I think his mic volume is just overall a little low. But I don't think he bought a mic for streaming specifically. He hasn't like messed with it a whole lot, probably. Oh, this is a nice crispy bow. But I think my setup is good for now. Main thing I did, I think, was, what were the main things I did? I watched a video and I messed with all of the filters. And then I added an extension, which slightly I boosted the bass and I got rid of the treble a little bit in my voice. Making it a little less crispy, because it was a little much. audio is a really big thing for me personally. If I'm watching a video and like there's something about the audio I can't stand, I have to click off of it. And it sucks. I don't know, I'm hearing sensitive. Sound sensitive. So I try to keep in mind like things I click off of or can't stand about other streams and keep that in mind for my own. You know, I don't want to be hypocrite. Also, if you're collabing and you don't know how to act, just follow your sense of humor. Sure, it's a hit or a miss, but hey, if you can't vibe with them, don't collab with them afterwards. Yeah, that's fair. That's why when I'm collabing, I try to like do collabs where friends are all like people I'm really close with are in the group. So I kind of like that helps me a lot. Or collab with like friends of friends. I've had I think I've only really had one person that I really don't know that's wanted to collab, and I'm just like I'm like sorry, like I'll either say like I'm busy or I'm just like upfront. I'm like I'm not good with collabs with people I don't know. Because it is a big step. And I haven't even had time to watch this person's stream, so I don't really know much about their humor. And I don't know, I would like to watch their streams more before I collab with them. You know, actually be involved with their community and stuff. That just seems like... I just like that better for me personally. It's like a little pointy up here. Oh, I need to remember to flip. Ugh, forgot. Let's see. Okay, yeah, it's a little like deformed. We can like just fix that with liquify though. Dude, that's okay. That's one of my favorite things about digital art. That was the liquify tool. It is such a blessing. I love oil painting and I miss it, but you can't diss this. Okay, that's a little bit better, I think. How big's the bow? It's pretty big. We can make this bigger. Ooh, yeah, cute. The center could be smaller, actually. I don't want to do research too much work. That's fair. That is completely fair. I just like to know what I'm collabing with, too. If it's someone I don't know. How am I gonna word this? I want to make sure they're not making jokes like I wouldn't make. Or saying things that I'm like, whoa, hang on. I guess you can't say that. Like, keeping it like vague, you know. But you know, I'm not large enough to where I really have people asking to collab. So, other than like one other small streamer. Okay, if they're streaming too, I'm sure they wouldn't say some less of shit. Well, what I mean is, like, some people have very different humors and cultivate very different communities. There are streamers that say things they shouldn't say, pretty much. That's something you always need to remember. Some people do not care about getting canceled. They don't care about, they have, you know, different morals, things like that. That's what I mean. I don't mean like, oh, they just drop, well, I do mean this to an extent. I don't mean they drop like a slur in their like day-to-day speech. Like some people kind of just do that. But I mean like on a next level, like overall. They're not someone I vibe with. And it's good to know that before I collab with someone. I hope that makes sense. I'm just trying not to give like, I don't want to get into examples. Personally, I don't really have any because I just Only collab with friends. Oh, I probably could have snoozed an ad. I'll do that soon. My bad. Okay. Let's fix this. This drying process is feeling very slow. Very slow today. Okay. Bow's looking okay right now. We're gonna do the hair next. I'm just gonna move this down here. Right. I'll keep the bow separate, and then we're gonna separate the hair at least. Probably the hands. Oh god, this is gonna be so much work, separating everything. Right, okay. It's like... eyes are always on a separate layer for me. That is an absolute must. Oh shit, I messed it up. That's fine. Actually, no, that was fine. Oops. Alright. No head Miku, no hair Miku. Oh, interesting. Alright, cool. Let's fix this. My drawing process is always so inconsistent. I draw in a different way like every time. What? Why is it doing that? Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Fuck me. I need to separate the hands. They're definitely gonna get in the way a lot. Oh, I need to give this poor girl eyebrows. Oh my god, I hope no one joins right now, because this would be like very bad time to join. I'm sorry, Miku. I have to sort this. Okay, let's... I might just redraw her eyes. Here, let me put this so people actually know I'm not crazy. Okay. Let's do this. What brush do I want to use? I need to, like, be consistent. I think I'm gonna use this one. I like this brush a lot. Okay. Okay, so we're like an hour in, and I kind of need to go to the bathroom. Here, let me put this on screen. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. While I go to the bathroom, I'm probably gonna do an ad so that way we have longer amount of time without ads. Yes. Okay. Sorry, let me switch. So go get your snacks, go to use the bathroom, do what you need to do. Be back here in 5-ish. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. My bad. Okay, fellas. We are back. We're so back. I got potato chips. I'm gonna try to eat them without crunching. We'll see if I can do that. Let's try it. Okay. There's a slight crunch. I'll just lean away when I eat them. You heard everything! I have to end the stream. Because Larry heard everything. It's okay, I just have to lean away every time I eat a chip. Alright. Alright, let's do her eyes. Let's separate those. These are definitely best to just redo entirely. Okay. I feel like the construction of them is already pretty good. Eyes are really hit or miss for me. Like, some days I can do them and they're just like perfect. And then other days, they're just pretty awful. Do what you do, Dot. I don't want to do a Dot here. I want to do those anime eyes. That's how I like to draw. I think this has become one of my favorite brushes. It's like textured, but it's like, it feels so smooth to draw with. I think this is WIP music from like the I know what game this is from. It's the one where you drop the balls into like the color coded things. Oh, they don't have it labeled. It just says WIP Party Animal Tracker. This is from WIP, trust me, guys. Trust me. I'm not crazy. WIP music is really good too. Like, that era just had some great music for those games. I can't tell. Let me... I don't think the eyes are the right shape. I don't know. It doesn't seem like the right shape. See, like, I think this is a bad eye day. Like, come on. Sometimes it just clicks. Sometimes it just doesn't. No, it's just not looking right. Oh, I can't get it. Let's try again. Just scribble it in, we'll clean it up in a second. We don't want to waste too much time trying to make it look perfect when we're still, like, trying to get it right. Shit, I might need to go reference another piece of art of mine. Might do that. Do you guys ever reference yourself? I feel like I do that. I need to do that more. Hell no, I should look ugly. Sorry, I need to mess with Automod. It shouldn't be censoring like shit and stuff like that. That's not necessary. Especially with my potty mouth. Chippy. We'll do this later. Okay, is this like shape kind of working? Let's see. It's like lopsided. Shit, I'm pulling out Opie's art. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, I need to make this like end a little more. Whoops. Make this wing kind of go up more. Oops. Hopefully after a few more drawings, I can draw eyes a little more efficiently. I've been slacking with character drawings. Good chip. Okay. I think it would make sense if she had one lash going this way. And another going this way. And then one kind of right there. We're gonna do pupil or whatever the fuck on another layer. Something about it is just off, man. I'll color it in. Usually that helps me see better. Maybe these eyelashes were just like carrying it. But I don't want to do the eyelashes exactly the same. Alright, let's Alright. What is this dot? Some mystery dot over here. There we go. Okay. Hopefully these colors kind of help me figure out why it's just not looking right. Okay, already I'm kind of seeing the issue. Kind of seeing the issue. Just gonna do a little quick coloring now. Oh my god, that looks bad. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, let's just do this all. I don't need to do all. I don't know why I'm struggling today. Okay, maybe okay, I'm just gonna do the eyes one-to-one because what I'm trying to do is just not working. We'll adjust them first on this layer. It's a bad ID, my goodness. Maybe I knew what I was talking about. Here, let's do this. I don't mind doing the eyes all in one layer, actually. Or attempting, at least. They need a lot of cleaning. What? Nice. Very cursed. See, this is like more WIP music, and it's just so good. They just had really good composers, and it was just so like consistent too. I need to make sure I don't like go too far with the eyes. It's a little spidery looking. I'll not explain it. Ah, Nintendo Land. My beloved. Bruh, come on. No. Okay. It's like looking fine. Let's keep going. Okay. I think this isn't actually that bad. Trying to hide everything else from my vision. Just look at it by itself. Yeah, I think that's fine. This is good for now. I will probably come back to this later in the process and like be able to actually see things I can change further to improve it. Sometimes I need a break from something, but this will be good for now. Let's just finish it. Finish the eyes. I was hoping to finish this today, but I feel like I'm working really slow. Because I have to stop in around 2 hours. Ish. I might need to spend a day just doing some eye practice to get used to drawing them again. Eyes this way is kind of fun though. I do want to make this outline very thin. I don't want to rely on outline too much on this one. And I'm gonna try to do these little lower lashes different. This textured brush is so lovely. Is it looking okay? But this part needs to be up. When in doubt, flip. Yeah, I think that's okay. Really, for me, sometimes it's just easier to build off of what I have than like just do a line art layer. Sometimes it just does not work. Okay. It's a little, like, lopsided. I think that's just because of this part. Goodness, maybe this I do need to split up, but I don't know. I didn't want to have to. Yeah, now it's not looking right to me. Here, let's try to get it with look fun. Nope. It is a struggle day. Maybe it's too wide. I think that's better. I'm just moving this so I can not compare the two. And moving around groups is kind of annoying. I don't know, something about the old eye is just like speaking to me and I don't know what. Maybe E? I'm not sure if I just want the lower lashes to be solid color or if I want to put like some white or blue in there. Man, dude. These eyes. Okay, let's lift up like this lower inner corner. And then we're gonna try to fade this. Then I feel like this part needs to be a little more flat. I think the eye shape needs work. You know what's awesome? I still have to do the other eye after this, so that's pretty cool. Nintendogs! I never played that growing up. I don't know why. It was just never a game that I was like, yeah, I want that. It's just not one of those games. It is I'm gonna be doing. Okay. Sorry, I feel like I'm really quiet. Let me move this closer. Oops. Alright, well let's try to do the other one, I guess. First, I'm gonna... No, I don't like that. Never mind. Okay. This is gonna be a struggle for me. Dude, like, this inner corner still feels low. Enjoy your Overwatch. I can't blame you. I've been thinking about how much I want to play Stardew Valley right now. But I really need to try to finish this. Goodness, why is this so hard for me? Here. Let's try eye number 2. I'm gonna merge these now so it's not like annoying going back and forth. You know, now I'm thinking it's like the inner part of these eyes that's like throwing me off. See, I just finished half of the line art of a fur. I think I'm starting to get it. It's awesome. You're transforming into one. Like that one short you had where you started barking like a dog. Sorry, you turned into a dog. My bad. My bad. See, I don't even know my Larry lore. Yeah, this shit's lopsided. 100%. Let me fix this. I think maybe I should just redraw this. Like, goodness gracious. This should not be this hard. I don't know, something about this first eye still, like, I'm liking it. What's going on here? I'm stealing the eyes. Actually, we're gonna do this. You should go back into doing shorts. It's a good way to grow. But you should also post them to like other platforms too. Cross-posting is very good. Because you never know like what platform something's gonna do good on. I thought my last short was gonna do good on Instagram and it did its best on YouTube and it did its worst on Instagram. But I've seen some people do posts where it ended up doing good on like Twitter or something. Okay, I'm liking how this eye is going. We'll see whenever I take everything away. I'll be honest, there's been a few times in the stream where I was like, oh yeah, I'm fucking streaming. I am occasionally zoning in. Which, I mean, it's not that bad that I'm doing that. Okay. Let's make the corners match a little bit better. Make it sharp. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? Actually, no, change my mind. Round, but like not obnoxious. Nintendogs! Sorry, the music slapped. That's fair. It is good. Were you a Nintendogs guy? Or do you just like the music? Either is a fine answer. I like the funny, I don't know, it sounds like a low brass instrument. Excuse me. Okay. When I was a kid, I stole my friend's Nintendo's game card, but I took care of their dogs. Okay, that's fair. That's a fair trade. Wait, you stole it? Like, what kind of steal? Like, hey, I'm gonna steal this from you for a little while, or like, legit stole? She had a Labrador and a pug, and I think it was Chewy and Hooky. Actually, we were playing Huggy to play Nintendogs. Or she was. I just borrowed it and I forgot to give it back. Oh, that's fair. Dang. Okay, that's a pretty good shape, I think. Yeah, I'm really hoping I can get faster with this after a few more drawings. More like I made excuses to not give it back because I want to keep playing it. That sucks. I've like heard stories of people moving and like not getting some of their stuff back, and when I would hear those things as a kid, I'm like, what the fuck? That shit sucks. Like, I guess I was just like, I don't know, like, I wouldn't handle, or like, oh my god, I'm funny, Pigman. Sorry, I was trying to turn it down because it's a little silly. Okay. I would hear stories like from my friends like, oh yeah, I just lost my whole ass like $60 DS game. And I'm like how? How do you do that? I guess I was just very different about my belongings. And I still am. Like Topher will lose whole ass games. I'm like, how do you manage that? The only reason I kind of lose some now is because he borrows them and I don't know where he puts them. But I think that's just... It took me like getting older to realize like some people just do not take care of their stuff like I do. You know, it's not inherently bad, it's just a thing. It's just how it be. Like, if I was moving and someone had my Nintendogs, I'd be like, bitch, give me my Nintendogs. I'm about to be miles away and I can't drive. I'm like 10. You know, shit like that. Okay, we need to fix this. Oh well, mine now. And you lost it 2 years later. Wow. You sure are taking care of those dogs, huh? Well, now you have 2 dogs of your own. I'm sure they're just as lovely as the Nintendogs. I don't get about you, but Chewy and Hooky won 5 dog competitions. I never played the game, so yeah. Sorry. I did have, what was it called? I think it was like called, I'm gonna look it up before I say it wrong. Hang on. Okay. Oh, I need to move those. Holy shit. Okay, I feel like this eye structure will be good. Yeah, anyways, let me look up what this game is called. Oh, it's just called Pets with a Z, and then they would have different games, and I had the one where you get a bunny. So I had Pets, Bunnies. It was really fun. I played a lot of that game. Pretty sure I had the bunny one. Oh yeah, it was definitely the bunny one. Shit, I should play that again. It was actually a good game. Looking up images. And you can like decorate their like cage and stuff and take care of them. I think there were mini games too. And honestly, some of the graphics were very cute for the game. And yeah, like take care of the sets. That was a fun game. I might actually play that in like my own time. It was really fun. Okay, let's figure out these eyes. Let's figure this out. Okay, we're gonna take this one. I'm gonna narrow it just a little bit. Is it just playing the same song? Let's color this in. Give me a better visual. Yeah, I actually thought I would be able to sit down and finish this in 4 hours. Or 3.5 hours. How silly I was. How naive. How much time do we have left? Oh, we got like an hour and a half. At least. But we can work on this more on whatever day. Oops. Work on this more on Friday. Is this Wind Waker? Yeah, it sounds like it. Pretty sure. I never finished playing Wind Waker, and I was like, man, that'd be fun to stream, but I don't have the ability unless I hooked up my Wii U in here, and oh my god, hooking up the Wii U is ass. It is one of the most annoying consoles to move. So I don't think I'll ever do that. I think that's just gonna be in my own time. But all the Switch games are on the table. I have a lot of unfinished Switch games that were like $60, so I really need to play through those. Let's see it. I think I was a huge pet enthusiast when I was a kid. Like I played Pet Society, Neopets, and Nintendogs. Aw. I didn't have any pets when I was a kid. Maybe that's why. I think, well, I was talking to Tover about this, and I think the reason I never got a pet is I never really pressed my parents for one. Like, when I'd ask them and they'd, like, say no, I'd maybe bring it up a couple more times, but then eventually I just wouldn't anymore. I'd stop. And I think it's just by that fact they never did. And honestly for the best, because I realized as an adult I'm not a dog person. And I think that was what I asked for. Of pets that, you know, live long. Let's look at... I'm gonna look at my other piece. Okay, I made all of this the same color. Okay, I think it's coming together in the top. We'll just get it to a point where we can move on to work on something else. We'll probably move the hands next. Okay. Then I'll organize these. I think that's good enough to move on. This is a little lopsided though. Oh my god, moving stuff in layers is so annoying, or moving groups is so annoying. It should not be this annoying. See how that's crooked? Okay. I do want to get to a point where I'm not relying on the liquefy tools so much. And I don't see it as cheating because I'm still choosing how things are looking, where it's going. But I don't like how much I rely on it. Your first official pet was dinner? Aw. Sweet dinner. What a silly name for a dog. Respectfully. Okay, we'll work on the eyes more later. I say and then I'm like about to mess with something again. Yeah, I'm just really stubborn about this. Alright. We're gonna separate the hands next. Move this out of the way. Okay, this is very messy. So this whole thing of like doing or finishing art from like so long ago, it really makes me not want to do it this way again. I think if I do it again, I'm just gonna redraw it. Oh my goodness. Oops. Oh my goodness, this is a chore. You know, a lot of the stuff was separate and I did choose to combine it. But it did make adjusting the pieces a whole easier. So I don't necessarily regret it. And this is probably gonna save me time later. Gotta remember that. Right. Okay. This is gonna be such a joy. Oh, and sweet cinnamon roll, I need to put you on another layer. Wait, too much. This is a banger too. I don't know what this is from. This playlist isn't properly labeled. Oh. We'll do the mic later. I'm not a big fan of Procreate's like blend tool though. Kinda meh. Dude, this is making me want to do line art. Oh my god. It's making me give in to the temptation. Who knows, I might change my mind and do line art. Oh. Oh, got a jump scare. Figure out the nose. Okay, the eyes are not positioned correctly. Like, something about this is throwing me off. Don't let me rotate. What the fuck? Yeah, this is not right. Okay. This has been such a like messy process. Splitting the layers was definitely a good idea. I'm at it. I might split this layer. Too. I'm not gonna bother with ears because they're gonna be covered up. This process is not very satisfying. As would be line art. Actually, we'll put ears for like a... Okay, something... When I look at it in the reference, just something looks off. Maybe it's the eye spacing? Might be something with the nose. Or maybe it's the chin. Could be the chin. One of them drawing days. Oh, too much. Yeah, I can't tell you how tempted I am to just change my plans. Okay, I think that fixed it actually. We just need to move the mouth up. This is Mario Maker. Dashi really taught me this song. He's the reason. Okay, we're separating this. Moving all these things down. Okay, we're separating. Yeah, it's still okay. I need to fix actually. I'm struggling today. This has not been a good drawing day for me. Okay, I think I don't know what I'm doing wrong with the chin. The jawline is like too high, I think, is the issue. It's still not perfect in the preview, but it's better. I think the next thing I'm gonna work on after this is I need to get a character reference sheet ready. Or ready? Say done. I just never got around to finishing it. I have like a sketchy one, but I never like made a finished official one. And I would like to do that. Now let's move. Hmm. Oh my gosh, it's just, I'm struggling so much today. Let's move this way a little bit. Enjoy work. Bye, Larry. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, I think we're kind of getting back on track now. Slowly but surely. Those little blush marks add so much. That's interesting. Okay. Next, we're gonna, oh my gosh, we're gonna have to clean up the hands. So, I'm gonna turn that down so we can see what we're doing. Oh, what? This is a bob. Y'all hear this? How far into this playlist are we? Okay, we still got like a long time in this playlist. What is this? One second, I'm checking messages. Interesting. Looking at the peak contest Larry sent me, they're looking for VTubers. So I'm not really technically a VTuber, I'm a PNG tuber, so I don't know if I count. Some people count PNG tubers as VTubers, some don't. Alright. Alright. Oh, that was weird. Just stop for a second. Let's check Stream Manager, see how it's doing. Okay. Okay. Let's continue. It'd help if we were on the right layer, probably, huh? I remember I made this too thin last time, so we're gonna thin this actually a little bit more. So it's just a thin stripe on her jacket. Oh my god, Mario Kart DS. My beloved. I was so good at that when I was younger. I did ballet when I was younger, and a lot of us had DSs. So when we had like our performances, we'd all bring our DSs and we'd play Mario Kart. It's just... There was only like one other person that I was like competing with, but everyone else was kind of like... We weren't very good. But looking back now, like a lot of those people are not very like gamers. I don't think a lot of them are gamers now. They're in another niche now. I was pretty nerdy for a ballet girl. Well, that's assuming ballet girls aren't really nerdy. I don't know. I don't know the standard. The common occurrences, if you will. Man, dude. The more we talk about it, like, I just need to do the line art. I don't know. Oh my god, why are these so spidery? I reference my own hands, so I feel like I can say that. Because goodness gracious. Okay. No. But we're probably gonna end up saving the wheel spin for Friday or Saturday. I don't think I have it in me for some of the stuff on there today. And I'd rather wait till we have a good crowd. Oh my god. What the hell? Thank you for the raid, Rick Nick. Hello, everybody. Oh my god, there's bombs everywhere. What the hell? Hi, guys. Hello. I'm Stacy, or also Stackly. I do art and gaming streams. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Rick. Yes, cats! It's one of the default stream avatar things, but yes. The poor cats! They're blown up. My art's very cool, thank you! Today I'm working on a old work in progress from 2022 that I never finished. And I'm trying to finish it, and it is rough. It has been very challenging. Let me show like the old one. But anyways, I'm Stacy. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. I'm Stacy, you're Stackly. I do art and gaming. It just depends on the day, really. But here's kind of the old one that I never finished, and we're trying to finish it. But I'm separating the layers right now, and it is rough. Oh, you don't draw anymore? No, that sucks. You're gonna crash. Have a good sleep. It is 5 p.m. for me currently. I have about 1 hour left of streaming. I'll take good care of your raiders. They'll be safe in my saloon. There's no more bombs though. Protect the cats. Oh, it would help if I was on the right layer, huh? That'd probably help. Yeah, right now I'm trying to separate the layers so it's a little easier to work with, but this has been a struggle for me today. But thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. Enjoy your sleep. Yes, it is cinnamon roll. It's the kind of cinnamon roll Miku design. And I gave cinnamon roll Miku's outfit. Right now I'm working on this top layer with the hands, trying to clean it up. It's rough. Oh, you love Kuromi? Sorry, my auto mods censored a little too much. I need to fix that because I curse a lot, so I need to sort that. I don't know who my favorite. I guess my favorite. I really like Batsmaru. And who else would I consider my favorite? It's a tough one. Automod has it out for you. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sort that because I'm actually fine with cursing and stuff like that. Ooh, this section's top. Very good. We're gonna move this out of the way. Yeah, I'm glad you got here after I spent like a whole hour trying to fix the eyes. I was really struggling. Your girlfriend's favorite is My Melody. I see. I do like My Melody. You know, I'd have to really sit and think. Oh, I like the... I don't remember what the monkey is called, but I always thought the monkey was cute. I had this Hello Kitty DS game, and I was like, oh my god, this monkey is so cute. But I did not like his mini game. Lame. I think Bats Mario is my favorite. Why? I don't know. I think I just like his design, his edgy design. It's probably Monkichi. Oh, and like the... Is it Kiki and Lala? Or Kiki and Layla? I like those two. Sorry, I'm not good with the names. I need to like educate myself. Become more immersed in the culture of Sanrio. Those are the ones that always stuck out to me, and I'm like, I like that. And you know, you can't go wrong with Cinnamon Roll. They're very cute. I can't believe they're... I think they're a dog, though. I always thought they were a bunny. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I remember hearing that they were a dog, and I was like, what? They're not a bunny? I guess that would, you know, it's a little silly. I think so. Now you're making me question it. Hang on, I'm gonna search this. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just a straight up line. Is Cinnamon Roll a dog? Yes, Cinnamon Roll is a male white puppy dog. Oh my gosh, we're learning something new. I know, it just seems like they're so bunny-like, and I don't know. Yeah, Cinnamon Roll's a boy. That I'm not as surprised about. I mean, oh yeah, Pom Pom Poon is a dog too. Well, there's 3 dogs. There's the well, at least 3. I'm sure there might be more. The white one with black ears. Hang you ads. Shaking your fist like an old man. Cuss you. Get off my lawn. Okay. Yeah, I might have the ad density a little too high. Let's see. Oops. Pizza, man. Wish I could edit my auto mod from my iPad. Everything's in the way of my keyboard right now. What is this song? I don't know. I'm just gonna skip ahead a little bit. Okay. Okay, this dang signature is still in the way. There you go. Of course I drew a stripe across. Of course I would do that. I think Twitch thinks I like football. What ads do I get? I'm trying to think. I definitely am not a football person. Far from it. My boyfriend and I have a lot of family members that like football, but we are not footballers. Oh my god, Atlas! My cat is here. Atlas! Oh no, he's trying to get on my desk. My tuxedo cat Atlas, he's over grooming a little bit, so we had to put like an orange slice cone on him. I say orange slice, it has like an orange slice pattern. So he takes up a lot more real estate with this little cone thing on. Oh, he needed attention. He doesn't jump on my desk often, so I know when he does, he really needs attention. Poor baby. I'm giving him some chin scratches. But he's a sweet little tuxedo baby. I mean, most people in the Appalachians are obsessed with football, but not me. I hate football. I'm not big on football. I like grew up going to football games with like my parents. No, Atlas, you can't have the chips. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give him Atlas pets for a minute. I would go to football games with my parents growing up, but it was never for me. I'd even bring my DS sometimes and play it. But I couldn't get into it. Sports in general, it's hard for me to get into. But my parents love football. But I did band in high school and college, and middle school too, but we didn't go to football games then. So I experienced a lot of football then, but I still really only care about band and stuff. Too broke to go to any sports events, that's completely fair. I just spend my money on other things like video games. You like basketball, but you sprain your ankle literally daily. Oh. Basketball was one of the sports I was like, I could kind of watch, but still overall, like, I'd rather do something else. Well, that's not to say it's boring, it's just not for me. That's not why you sprain your ankle, oh no. This is like kind of a side tangent, but I did ballet with someone and they would always get leg injuries. And then they found out later on that it was because there was something wrong with like their hip. Their leg was like, I can't remember exactly. It's been a long time. Their leg was like dislocated, or their leg was just, something was wrong. Something was just not grown right, or something was dislocated. And that's why they kept getting so many injuries when they would dance. It wasn't really because they were clumsy or unlucky. Like, they literally just had a problem with their leg. So they had to go through like some surgery, I think, to fix it. But it's kind of crazy that you can go most of your life without figuring that out. Because they were almost an adult or an adult when they figured that out finally. Fucked up leg. I don't know if they were born with it though. It's hard to say. Another person, I think they're a cousin of mine. Apparently, not one I know well, just like one I hear about. Apparently, they were missing a whole kidney? Yeah, they were missing a kidney, and they didn't find out till they were like, I think in their late teens. And that's kind of crazy that they didn't catch that when they were like, the doctors didn't catch that when they were younger. So that must have been interesting to find out as an adult. Like, hey, you're supposed to have 2 kidneys at the start, and you have 1. My right leg is stunted and is right... Wait, sorry. I can't read. My right leg is stunted and is right now half an inch shorter than the other. And it annoys the hell out of me. Not a disability though. That would bother me so much. Oh, man. Power to you for dealing with that, though. Like, kudos to you for going day to day with that. I don't think I have anything to that degree at all. None at all. Toughest battles for the toughest soldiers, they say. Sounds like splitting wood. That's crazy. Or splitting wood. I think of like a Minecraft door soon. Okay, let's see how this looks. Okay, that's cleaned up pretty good. Let me hide these so I can see what I'm doing a little better. Oh, like a tree falling. I know exactly what you mean. I get exactly what you mean. You crouch and someone's like, is there a tree falling? Oh, I meant to ask, like, what were y'all streaming before y'all came in and raided? I meant to ask that. I'm so new to getting raided, so A lot of things slip my mind in the moment. What were you guys up to before this? Just chatting. That's a classic. I haven't done any just chatting streams. Sometimes I start streams and we'll chat for a little bit, but then we, you know, move on to whatever activity, whether that's art or a game. Oh, Atlas, he doing a big stretch. Why are you sitting like that, you silly little baby? You silly little kitty cat. I need to describe this to you. He's laying on my desk, but he's got like his front arms hanging off the edge. You seem very nice, so I'll be honest. This story is fucking vile, so please... Wait, please do not read it if you haven't. Wait. I was torturing him with a Reddit Jolly Rancher story. Got you. Is it a true story, or is it like a creepypasta? Or is it just like random fiction? I probably won't look into it. I'm just curious about surface level things about it. This music's kind of hype, goodness. It was on Reddit as a true story, but it was confirmed to be false. I got you. I get you. This song is way more hype and intense than the previous songs. Okay, we're gonna do something a little sneaky for this. Oh, I see. Never mind. I thought this was a gap. Oh, they had a whole ass misunderstanding in there. And it kind of gave them away. It's kind of funny, actually. Shoot. Let's move this back. I'm a very strong stomach person, and even I sometimes kind of get something. That's fair. I think when I'm reading something or hearing about something, I don't get queasy or anything, but if you mean strong stomach in the queasiness sense, or strong stomach, I'm just like handling like tough shit. But it does like make me like, man, this makes me like sad if I read something like horrible. I'm not strong stomached when it comes to things that I can smell. I'm super smell sensitive, and I feel like it's gotten worse as I've gotten older. Not insanely bad, but as I got to adulthood, it's just gradually gotten more annoying. Okay, that's not looking quite right. Yes, smells. I think I was a little smell sensitive as I was young, but I guess maybe I didn't encounter that many bad smells. I was mainly picky about food smells because I'm a picky eater, so... And there's a lot of overlap between your sense of smell and sense of taste. Oh my god, a classic. This song's a classic. Absolute banger. Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet. We party. A banger. Streaming Wii games would be so fun, but I cannot be bothered to try and set up my Wii U in here. That sounds horrible to do. It is one of the worst consoles to move around. I have to do like an emulator or something. You can't stand all smells. For me, it's hard to pinpoint what I can't stand. Like, it's just some things are really overbearing. A specific story I've been dealing with recently is my boyfriend got some deodorant for him. It's like Old Spice green apple. And I'm already not a big fan of green apple scents and taste in the first place. But for some reason, this like deodorant was so strong. It like made it's even making my nose hurt just thinking about it. It made my nose hurt and made like my temples, like, you know, on the side of your eyes, it made that hurt. And one night it like, he got it on like the sheets because he doesn't want her shirt. So he got it on the sheets and I couldn't sleep in the bed that night because it was burning my nose so bad. And I was like, I had to bring an ultimatum. I was like, dude, you have to stop using this. I literally cannot sleep next to you because it is just, I don't know why the scent was irritating my nose so bad. It's not like it was a bad smell. I think it was just strong and maybe I had a like allergic reaction to it. Yeah, certain smells make me gag as well. I have cats, so sometimes I have to clean up a mess that I'm not excited to, and it's really tough for me. Our cats don't really throw up often, except for one of them, because he eats his food a little too fast, even with a slow feeder. So sometimes he does vomit, and whenever I have to clean it up, I have this process. I get a bag, like a Walmart bag. I put some paper towels in there, fold them and put them in there. And then I spray a Febreze fabric so that way when I'm going to clean it up, the Febreze kind of masks the smell long enough for me to like scoop it up into the bag. And then the paper towel helps me from feeling the texture of it. Or the warmth of it. Oh my god, it's tough. It is rough. Like, if I ever want to have a kid one day, or if I ever have a kid one day, like, that's gonna be tough in the beginning for me. It's gonna be rough. Cat smells don't bother me much, weirdly. Still gross, though. Yeah. I guess one thing about cats that don't bother me, whereas I hate eating sounds, usually. But when I could listen to my cats eat their food all day, and I don't know why. It's just something about it. Like, I love when I hear them crunching on their food. But if I hear a person doing that, I'm like, seething. I can't stand it. It's weird how it works that way. Kind of funny. Okay, we're gonna need to move Cinnamon to... Cinnamon to a different layer. Something about the eyes is still throwing him off. I think they're too big. I'm not sure. I might have to like sit on it for a day and then I'll be able to see like what I'm not liking about it. They are big eyes. I do like drawing like anime eyes, so but it's hard to tell. I've been having trouble today like really recognizing what I do not like about the eyes. This is like the latest rendition. I did like 3 other versions today. Yeah, I'll sit on it for a day probably and mess with it later. Okay, we still have a lot of time left. Okay, let's move Cinnamon. Sorry, Bald Miku. Bald Ku. All eyes bother you, that's fair. I don't know, it's just hasn't been a very good drawing day for me. I've just been struggling a lot more than usual. But hopefully I'm just gonna get rid of this, I'll do this later. Hopefully as I get back into drawing more often, I'm not struggling so much with eyes and it feels a lot more fluent. Oh my god, I'm on the wrong layer. I'm gonna cry. Okay, let's do it on the right layer this time. hopefully as I draw more frequently, I can work a little bit faster. Oh man, this is all sorts of messed up. Okay, Cinnamon, you will need to go in front of the hair. Might work on something else on what day? Friday. Because I do not want to get burnt out just working on this. I do need to work on a proper character reference sheet, but I think I'm gonna do that in my own time. Man, I was so hyped for Art Fight, but I just ended up redrawing my characters because I forgot. And getting burnt out. I only did 2 attacks. I didn't even join this year, and I told myself last year, oh, I'm gonna try to join next year, and I just was like, I am not gonna be able to do it. So I didn't bother. I was just focusing on getting stuff for a stream. Ooh, excuse me, little burp. Oh, my eyeballs are starting to feel it. Though this is some of the best art I've drawn, and it's odd because before I hadn't drawn for like 8 months. It's weird, sometimes taking a break, even if you're like not drawing in that time, you can come back and notice things that you can improve on. It's interesting. Okay. I wonder if cinnamon roll is too small. Okay. No, I don't like that. I need to learn to leave it be. Yeah, it's just the eyes I want to work on more on the new rendition. It wasn't good art, but it was still your best art. That's still great, though. It's great that you can come back and feel like you improved. Okay, I lied. I'm gonna mess with this one more time. And I did take away the shading, but we're gonna do the shading again. We're mostly worrying about the construction of everything and getting base colors. Okay. And we're gonna spiff up the eyes a lot more too. Now let's look at my reference. Yeah, Cinnamon's in the way. I think I'll just add the stuff to the tie. We'll do that a little later though. I'm not going for a super clean style for this one. I'm kind of going for a more painterly effect, but I still wanted to split up the layers so it wasn't like too annoying. But I really need to settle on like a brush to use. I've been flip-flopping this whole time. I like this one, but it just doesn't work as well when you make it big. Maybe we do Inkblade? I don't know. Inkblade's okay. Hey, what if we do this one? I kind of like this one. It's a bit more blocky. The original brush I used was the gouache brush. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you, cassette drive. Oh, wait, sorry, let me read. She said, I'm gonna go. I might come back at some point. To be fair, before today, the last time I saw read. Oh, that's fair. I do that with a lot of streamers too. I follow them, and sometimes I just have trouble catching them. But thank you for following and sticking around. I appreciate it. See you in like maybe 6 months, or we'll see. I'm gonna figure out what freaking brush I want to use. Oh, this song is so good. Yeah, let's figure out what brush, man. Like the painting ones. They do have a gouache brush. I don't remember why I don't use it. Let's see if we can edit it a little bit, maybe. We're not gonna do a taper. We'll try that one. Ooh, graininess. Oh, this is something I'd have to spend a lot of time. It feels like I need a lot of pressure to use this brush. Let's see. Nope. Do not like that. I wish I was a little bit better at understanding how to edit these brushes. I just don't like how I need so much pressure. Oh, this one's kind of cool. I'd like something a little more pencil-y. Real pastel. No, it's a little cloudy looking. I think we're gonna switch around. I like Tinderbox, but it's I don't know. I think we'll try to do Procreate Pencil. Okay. I'm stalling, I'm very sorry. We'll try Procreate Pencil. We need to do the eyebrows on a different layer. I'll probably try to stick with these 3 brushes. Maybe it's a little consistent. I'll get rid of the shading because we don't need to worry about that yet. It's just gonna make it difficult to see what we're doing. I think we're getting to the fun part of this too. But it's gonna take a long time to render. That's okay. I don't think drawing this next Friday will actually be that bad. And for this part, I just used way too many lines. We need to dial it down a little. Oh my god, it's a song again. This playlist is just repeating a lot of stuff. It kind of worries me that this was not made by a real human. Or someone did not, like, take the time to, like, put it together. Like, dang, maybe I just need to put up my own Nintendo playlist together. I think I'm gonna go for like a very pencil color look for this one. This brush reminds me of that a lot. I use pencil colors a lot in my drawing class in school. But we're really gonna have to take our time and trust the process with this one. I'm kind of just going with the flow for this one. I don't have a super big plan about how this will look. Ooh, trust the process would be a good stream title. I should keep that in mind. Oops, that doesn't look good. And I think the line art is a little too thick in some parts. I gotta remember to dial it back. You don't want to rely on your line art to make your piece look good. Or you don't want to like use it to hide stuff. There's exceptions where thick liner is good, but there is such thing as too thick in my opinion. This brush is really easy to use. I kind of like it. What am I using right now? Ink blade? Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of repeat songs. That's okay. I need to fix these little pieces. Ah. I'm trying to not change my mind and just try to trust the process with this one, but it's kind of hard. I know I've done something like this in the past and I've really liked it. I just gotta... It just takes a long time to get to the stage I'm looking for. It's a big piece. It's gonna take me a while. I hope the time lapse looks good for this one. Oh, I'm gonna draw the eyebrows in. Just kind of plucking me a little. Just give her something. It's the least I could do is give her some eyebrows. I need to play some Wind Waker. I think I'd really enjoy the game if I really just like, kept going. I think I got stuck last time I was playing. And I was just being stubborn and I didn't want to look it up. Which I don't think it's that bad. I decided to do that. Okay, we have a little bit of time. I'm gonna finish as much as I can. Okay, I kind of like how I accidentally made it like all the bangs are mostly swooshing to the right side. And stuff over here. There's still some line art that's too thick. Okay, I'm not upset with this. This is pretty nice. Oops. Oh, sorry, Cinnamon, we need to move you. Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me! Hi, Gerbis. Jesus Christ. I mean, I'm glad somebody used a redeem, but holy shit, I was like so in the zone. What's up? Hi. Thanks for waking me up, like Jesus Christ. We're Miku drawing today. You used all your points on that? Well, I hope it was worth it. I hope it was worth it. I'm not even being like mean about that. I'm like, I hope it was worth it. It was funny. Okay, this is still too thick. Same here. Need to lighten this up. We're gonna be wrapping it up here soon though. It is almost 6. I've been streaming here for 3 hours. I started a little late today, I was having some issues. Okay. Gosh, this outside is a mess. Oh my goodness. Sorry. God. Okay. Let's just block out the shapes if we can. Any new people today? Yes, we got some new people. We had some raiders as well. Or mostly, well, the new people were the raiders. Sorry. Yes, we had some new people today. Oh, and I mentioned earlier, I do have a wheel spin now. Every 10 I spin. I'm not gonna... I owe 2 spins because we've had 21 new subs. So I'm gonna probably work on that. Probably gonna do that on... If we don't do it Friday, we'll do it on Saturday. Saturday evening. Saturday's a later stream than normal though. That is a plan. I have the wheel up, and I can show it maybe in a little bit. Who is this cassette drive person? They're someone new. They're from a raid. They are one of the raiders. What the fuck? Oh, nice. Thank you, Gerbis, for the gift sub. Very cool. I don't know if they're still around. They did say they have to go, but they'll get the notification. Thank you for the gift sub. Very cool. It will alert them, yeah. They did mention earlier they were heading out, so they'll get the notification in their inbox. We'll make them not get ad. Very nice. We love ad-free viewing. Yeah, I do have ads, sadly, but at least not pre-roll ads, because I run ads. This is a goofy little song. We'll keep the silly little song on. I know you can make it to where, like, it's actually optional to where subs get ad-free viewing. And I wonder if there's any streamers that actually, like, turn that off to where subs still get ads. I'm sure it's not, very beneficial to do that, but I'm wondering if there's some people that, like, do it and it doesn't actually matter. Or people, like, still watch anyways. I don't think that's something I'd ever do. That just sounds really frustrating. I have no way to not get ads. Unless you do like Twitch Turbo, but like, that's kind of silly. Some people probably have it on by accident, maybe, but it's, but the default is subs get ad-free viewing, so it's not very likely unless they turn it on or turn it on or off themselves. Well, you never know. made some good progress today. Something is throwing me off with the hair. I think it just is a little flat right now, but we'll work on that next time. I haven't done like this kind of style in a while, so it's just feeling very, it feels very foreign. Sometimes I make really like ridiculous rotations just to do like such simple strokes. I need to like loosen my hand a lot more though, and I feel like that would really make the piece like much better. I'm gonna try to do that, just like loosen up a little bit. I think that's what I'm, why it's not giving the effect I want. So I'll try to work on that. I like this song, it's silly. Line art here is still very thick. Okay, loosening up is making it a little bit more fun, so we're gonna keep doing that. It's just gonna take a very long time to render. Sorry, I'm a little bit less toggled over, just kind of nearing the end, and I'm gonna sleep. Not that I'm going to bed anytime soon. I'm gonna be up for a few more hours. Ooh. Sounds like Legend of Zelda. But yeah, when I'm not like worrying about like the directions, it's just more fun. Let's do really light right here. There's still some parts that are a little too dark and mine's too thick. This song makes me want to play some Legend of Zelda. What game? I don't know, just something. Anything. I have a few Legend of Zelda games I still need to play through. And I could stream them because some of them are on my Switch. Yeah, this is fun. Once we like the rest of the drawing has like this texture to it, it's gonna feel very cohesive. We're gonna fix this next time. I'm just gonna color in for now. Yeah, once the rest is like that, it's gonna be nice. Okay, let's try to go this way a little bit. Yeah. I'm so hungry. I need to eat me something. Okay. The song has no excuse being so good. For Super Mario Maker friggin' title. Not sure for the second or the first though. Soup. I remember when Super Mario Maker like came out, my friend introduced me to Dashi, and that was a very lovely experience. I'm having a lot of fun with the hair now. The letting loose thing is helping a lot. Okay. Yeah, I think if I work on this on Friday, I'm still like deciding. I think we could definitely finish it. I'll work on it. I'll work on it off stream and finish it this week. So I really need to get some posts up, and then I need to post more reels and shorts. It sucks that you have to do reels now to grow. I hate editing. But it's what the people want. That's what the algorithm wants, actually. Getting technical. Yeah, this song is this playlist just repeats halfway through. It sucks. Oh, my stomach. Goodness. Sounds like a thunderstorm. Yeah, let's compare. Ooh, look at that awesome texture. You know, hair might be too light, but we can fix that. Because we have it separated by layers. It's not bad though. And we gotta do that top piece. Let me see if... Check if my boyfriend left work. Staying late again, by the way. Okay, it sounds like he's not left work. Damn. I was supposed to watch a movie with Gopher this evening, but that might not be happening. Okay. I'm getting quite tired. My eyes are getting tired. Wait, let's put some roll. So cute. And we'll define the edges, I think, a little more. When we get the shading, it's gonna make more sense too. I think the lack of shading, it kind of looks weird with the hair on her head, because you know it's like very flat. But once we get that, it'll look a little bit better. Or actually, it's gonna look a lot better. We're gonna do one piece at a time. And then we can jump around. Okay. So I think we're gonna stop here today. I think I'm running low on stream endurance. But this is what we've done today. This is kind of what it was before. The rendering will make more sense once we get the shadows in. It'll feel less flat. But I'm loving the texture. It's been very fun. And once all the layers have this texture, it's gonna make a lot more sense as well. Alright. Okay. Oh my goodness. My mouth is also sore from yapping, and that's really weird. But, you know, it makes sense. Sometimes when I talk, I like smile, and it changes how my voice projects. It's weird. But anyways, we're gonna wrap it up here. Thank you guys again for joining, for watching the VOD. Please let me know. It's very cool of you. We're gonna be back on Friday for another art stream. We're either gonna work on Miku some more, or we will work on something else. Just depends. I don't want to get burnt out on Miku, but once I got to the end of this, it was a lot easier. Oh, hi Sav! I didn't know you were still here. Thank you for being here. That's very cool of you. I might work on Miku more next time, because once I got towards the end of the stream, I started enjoying it more, funnily enough. You've been lurking all stream? Aw, that's awesome. My favorite lurker. Miss No Mike. Yeah, we'll probably do Miku more next time. We'll see. But we'll be back on Friday around the same time. And Saturday, we're doing Outer Wilds, but I'm streaming later in the day, so that way Topher can watch. Because we're getting close to the end of the game. That is subject to change though, because sometimes his work just holds him late. So, because they're very busy right now. So we'll see. That is very subject to change if we're still doing Outer Wilds then. But if we don't do Outer Wilds, if like he's being held late, we'll just do something else. We'll play like, I don't know, we'll play another game. This song's a bop, oh my god. These songs are so good, man. They're so good. But thank you guys for joining. I hope to see y'all next time. If you want updates, join the Discord. I send schedules and all that jazz. I send announcements when we stream. You can always turn that off if you want. And it's a good way to say hi to everyone else. I send cat pictures too. Very cool. We love cats. And if you want to follow my socials, I'm trying to post more. I'm trying to grow. Those are the links. Yes, bye-bye. Thank you guys for joining. And I'll see y'all next time. Check out the redeems. Check out the redeems. Say goodbye.